Hi ladies, it's Christine here, and I'd like to show you an everyday makeup routine using some of the lovely products from Look Fabulous Forever. So I'm starting off with a bare face. I've put my moisturiser on and allowed it enough time to sink in. And first of all, I'm going to apply some primer to my eye area. Before I do that, I'm just going to pin my fringe out of the way so it doesn't get in my eyes while I'm working. So I'm starting off using the Smooth Out Eye Prime, and I'm going to put a little blob of this on the back of my hand. You just need a tiny bit, then I can apply it to my eyelid area. And this is going to give me a nice smooth base on which to apply my eye makeup, and also it'll help my eye makeup stay in place for longer as the day goes on. So I just need a little bit, smoothing it out. It's a nice neutral colour, so it's a good base for any colour that you decide to apply. There we go, so that's the eye prime. And the next thing I'm going to do is to put on a face prime. So I'm going to use the Smooth Like Silk face prime, and I'm going to again just apply a single blob of this to the back of my hand, and then I'm going to just apply this first of all in the centre of my face, like so, and then just dot it onto my cheeks, forehead. And it's a sort of gel when you put it on, but then when you smooth it out with your fingers, it's got a lovely silky texture. I don't need to go over my eyes because I've already primed them, so I'm just smoothing this out all over my face. And this is going to give me a nice smooth base for my foundation. It's very good for sort of blurring very fine lines if you have any. I've got a few enlarged pores here just in the middle of my forehead, so that's just going to help blur those out a little bit and give me a nice smooth base for foundation. So foundation next. I'm using the Continuous Cover foundation, and this is in shade 02, which is medium to fair. It's a very light coverage, which is what I like. I don't like it to be too heavy, but you can obviously build up the coverage to get the level that you want. And then I'm going to again just start in the centre of my face and work out the way, just applying it roughly to start with. And I've got it all on, and then I'm working with the brush now to get it smoothed out into all the crevices, all the nooks and crannies, just smoothing it out. And it's going on very nicely because I put the primer on to give it a nice smooth base to sit on. And it's worth spending a bit of time just getting your base right so you get a nice starting point. Okay, I'm happy with that. Next is going to be concealer. This is concealer shade 02. So it complements the foundation, and you can apply it with a brush. I like to just apply it with my ring finger, and what I'm going to do is just blend in any sort of more darker shaded areas. So I've got a few shadows under my eyes here and a few bits of sun damage, so just to blot that out a little bit. I'm just going very gently and into the corners. Okay, so that's the concealer. And then the final step of my base is to just apply a bit of translucent powder. It's just a very fine, colourless powder really, and doesn't make a mess when you get your brush into it. So I've got a big fat brush here. This is actually a blusher brush, but I'm just going to use it just again to sweep over my face, just to take away any shine that may be left over, and just to help set the makeup so we get a nice radiant look. It doesn't look cakey or anything like that, so it's a really nice powder. Okay, so that's the base. Eyes next. I'm going to do my eyebrows first. So you can see my eyebrows are very thin, very sparse, so I like to add a little bit of definition to them. And the product I'm going to use is the Bring Back Brow to do that. But before I do that, I'm going to just brush my brows into the shape just to get them honed out a little bit. And then this is the Bring Back Brow, my star product from Look Fabulous Forever, because it does exactly what it says on the packet. It brings back your brows. So I'm using it in shade brown. It's a liquid product, so I'm just going to shake it up first of all, and then I'm going to just take the excess product onto a tissue just to take that off. And then basically I'm just going to paint in my brows again, just like painting very fine lines or very fine hairs and get them to the depth and the thickness that I want. So just gently painting them in again. There we go, I think that's okay. I think they're even. So the spoolie brush number 6, the product's dried out now, so I'm just going to just gently brush that out, just to soften the effect so it doesn't look too harsh. So next is eyeshadow. Because I'm wearing a top with some pink and lavender blue colours in today, I'm going to go for a sort of purple theme, I think, for my eyes. So I'm going to use the No Shimmer Eyeshade Trio, and it's the soft purples. I really love these colours, and I think they really complement my eye colour as well. So I'm just going to use 2 of the colours today. You can obviously use the colours in any combination that you want, but I'm going to start with the lightest colour of all. I'm going to put that on my lids. I'm using the number 7 eyeshadow brush. It's very soft and great for applying eyeshadow. So just using the lightest colour, sort of soft lilac colour, just all over my lids. And you can obviously build up the colour to the depth or intensity that you want. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of definition just to the socket line, and I'm going to use the middle colour to do that. This is a soft grey, which is another of my favourite colours of the eyeshadow. So again, I'm just using that just to go into the socket area only, just a bit more out towards the outer edge of my eye, just blending that in. Okay, so it's already added some definition to my eyes. Right, I'm going to add some eyeliner next, and I'm going to just do it along the lower lashes, just along the lash line, and that's going to give a bit of definition to my lower eye area. I'm using the soft eyeliner pencil. This is in navy. It goes on very smoothly, no dragging. You don't need a sharpener to sharpen it. You just twist it to turn it up a little bit and then apply it. About 3/4 of the way in, not all the way into the corner of my mouth. Same with this eye. And this just adds a little bit more oomph, I think, to your mascara when you come to apply it. So a little bit more. And then I'm just using my ring finger just to press that in, just gently, just to soften, so I haven't got any hard lines. The final step for the eyes then is going to be some mascara, and I'm going to use the Lithe Lash Mascara in navy, again, just to complement the eyeliner and the colours in my t-shirt. Wiggling the brush a little bit just to separate the lashes, and on the lower lashes again, trying to get those very fine eyelashes in the corner. There we go. So now I've got my eyes done. I like to then put on my blusher. I leave my blusher until I've done my eyes, just so I can get the feel for how much blusher I need to add, just to balance out the look. So I'm going to use the Rosy Glow blusher. Here it is, lovely light pink. It's not too heavy, so it's not going to overwhelm my face too much. And this is a cream to powder formulation. So you apply it with a finger, and then you can use the brush just to soften the effect. Take this and just dot it onto my cheekbone, going for about the middle of where my eye finishes, just out to my outer corner of my eye, just along the cheekbone there. So I'm just pressing that in. Same on the other side. Okay. And then take my blusher brush, and I'm just going to sweep and just softly brush that out the way and up my cheekbone, and you get a lovely soft flush of colour. Beautiful. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm not going to go too mad with that. Okay, lips next. I'm going to just apply a little bit of the tinted lip balm. It looks like a lipstick because it's got you know, a beautiful pink colour, but it is very hydrating on your lips. So I'm just going to apply a coating of that first of all, just straight from the bullet. It's lovely and soft, and it's got a lovely hint of colour and a most beautiful fragrance as well. It's got a beautiful fruity fragrance, which is very sort of summery and smells almost good enough to eat. So that's the lip balm, and then I'm going to put my lipstick on top of that. I think I'm going to go for another of my favourite colours, which is the soft plum soft lipstick. It's beautiful, this. So I'm going to apply this just again straight from the bullet. Nice rich creamy colour, very hydrating, lovely. So that's me. What do you think? Do you like the look? I hope so. If you do, then give us a thumbs up below. And if you've got any questions or comments about the products, then please leave them in the comments below and we'll reply to them because we like to engage with our audience. If you liked the video and you'd like to see more, then there's plenty of them on the YouTube channel. So if you've not already subscribed to that, why not pop over and have a look at that? And if you like it, subscribe and share it with your friends. Lots of ideas there, lots of tutorials, demonstrations and makeovers, and lots of inspiring ideas to try out. So thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and take care. See you soon and bye bye.